been a user of Samsung tablets for a very long time, regardless of the fact that I work for the company. But anyway, this is the Tab S10 FE. So you've got two variants. You've got the Tab S10 FE, which is 11 inches in size, and then you have the Tab S10 FE Plus, which is 13 inches in size. Now, I prefer this S10 FE. It's a lot more compact. I like something that I can carry around easily. So before we met, I was just seated down there. I was watching a series on this, doing a few notes on this as well. So really nice and compact if you are into watching videos, if you're into gaming, and then later on we can go into the pen. But it's a really, really versatile tablet. Yeah, whether it's for you, for the family, for even school, for sketching, drawing, graphics designers, really, really a full package.
I love that. Very versatile. You can use it in any setting.
And even you can use it as a TV presenter for your
Exactly.
You can clearly see.
Perfect positioning.
So yeah, let's talk about now the outside.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the camera, because it does have a camera as well.
Yeah. So it does have a standard camera, both back and front.
Yes.
Now, when you look at tablets and you ask yourself, will you ever take a photo with a tablet?
Taking videos.
You've been taking videos, yeah. But one of the use cases that actually happens with this that's a bit more practical when it comes to cameras on tablets is actually the front camera, which has got a really good front camera. So if you're doing video conferencing, so maybe you're talking to family, friends, or if you're doing it for work, I've actually had a whole presentation from the office from my tablet, where I was actually training people on our devices and on the other side. I didn't have to be on my laptop.
Zoom screen.
Zoom screen.
Exactly. So even with 11 inches, which is a tablet, it's really sufficient. Then we've got really thin bezels, so you can hardly actually see the frame of the display.
What the bezel
Yeah, so the bezel is basically the border, the outline area. It's quite thin, so it doesn't really intrude with your display space. Now, with 11 inches, or if you go for the larger 13-inch display, of course, you can have multiple windows running at the same time. So you can do split view, you can do pop-up windows. So for example, if I'm on YouTube, and I just tap out of YouTube and open the Google Chrome app, it'll just make a pop-up window of the YouTube video here on the side, and I can then multitask with it.
I love it. Let's talk about the screen, because I love how you talk about the hardware first. With every phone, you always start with the hardware. But I don't know whether you would be in a position to drop your tablet. As in, what are you doing? Because you're not biking with it,
It's less common, to be honest. Typically be used in the home or in the office. People don't really use them in really rough. Yeah, they're usually mounted on a surface. So it's not really a big pressure point as the same way as it is with the smartphones. But again, this tablet actually has water and dust resistance as well. So when it comes to durability, it's got IP68, water and dust resistance.
I love that.
That's a plus point, especially like in my case, my kids also use this tablet a lot. So it's pretty safe in their hands. And they will use them with wet hands, they'll use them with, food, grimy hands and all that. It's pretty solid when it comes to that.
I think you saw the smudges on mine.
I was trying to...
And of course, again, this is a material.
Yeah.
Pretty sturdy, pretty tough. Yeah. So it's a very durable tablet to start with. Yeah. Of course, you can.
I like it. I think it looks.
Yeah.
The one I had was rather large.
Yeah.
It
couldn't fit in all my bags. So I like this one because just good to go.
Into your handbag. Yeah. It's pretty versatile.
Good to go.
But they're all light.
Extremely light.
So I don't think
you
anything
can barely
has changed.
feel the weight of this thing as you carry it around.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
now we can get into the technology.
Yeah, definitely. And the biggest differentiator of this is the S Pen, which you can see. Mine's actually, it clips onto the back magnetically, and that's how it gets its charge. So one big difference with Samsung tablets that come with the S Pen, it comes included in the box. So you don't have to buy it separately. Yeah, you don't have to buy it separately. You don't have to charge it separately. So when you just connect it right there, it clips on, it draws its power from there. Now, this is a very advanced S Pen as well. Yeah, which again, you're not spending extra money to get. So for those of you who are into note-taking, we made sure that when you hold the pen, it's really natural. It's got a really nice weight to it. I think you've had that experience. It's really smooth. So the pressure sensitivity on this is really high. So when you're writing notes or you're sketching, drawing, coloring, it feels really natural.
Yeah. Like you have a writing,
like a pad, like a paper.
Exactly. It's one bit of it. So if you're into drawing, sketching, there's an app here that maybe you didn't have an experience with that lets you even color And when you're coloring, you can see that. It lets you color within the lines. So you can do a lot with this, yeah?
Nice.
Whether you're drawing, sketching, coloring, note-taking.
You can see some notes. I have some notes. I have some notes here as well.
And my handwriting. So part of the technology with the S Pen is that it will actually correct and clean up your handwriting, yeah?
They make it for you, Ryan.
Yeah, exactly. Then over and above that, because we've had the stylus pen thing with our products for quite some time,
True.
but we've also built some AI into it. So, for example, if I asked you this mathematical equation, what is sin 45 degrees plus sin 30 degrees?
Oh my God, thou shalt not sin. We don't sin.
Yeah. 549. So there's a mathematical solver in the Notes app where you just simply write the equation, like I did here. So this is an example.
Yeah.
I wrote it down in my sketchy, funny handwriting, and then wrote equals, and it gives you the answer immediately. You can do anything from simple quadratic mathematical equations to just simple addition, subtraction. So if you're helping out kids with homework, if you're in school and you're doing mathematics or any other form of thing that needs formulas and calculations, then the tablet's able to do that for you really easily.
Take a quick commercial break because, you know, a girl has to powder her nose. When we come back, more of Ryan, and you stand a chance to take this baby. See you in a few. Welcome back to Shop.Digger, live on location, powered by Samsung, Yolanda Mulwa and Ryan Mule in the house. So just a brief recap of everything we've been talking about. I know you might have been experiencing some little turbulence when we are launching magic things happen uko in the mitambos uko. So Ryan, we've talked about the hardware. Just give us an overview of the technology.
Yeah, so I think beforehand we had just covered about a kids mode,
yes,
which is a really nice specialized mode that lets you separate your
users
tablet
yes,
from the kids part of the tablet. So you can create for them their own account, you can separate apps, you can put parental controls, you can even set time usage limits, bedtime. Then we also talked about how you can use this as a proper tool for work.
Yes.
So earlier on I told you could sign off documents with ease, you could review them, you could actually get on the browser.
Yes.
And if you didn't have time to read something maybe you're researching on, using Galaxy AI, you'll just simply ask it to read out aloud what is on the page. Yeah, so it starts to speak to you.
Like soft life does not get better than that.
So it makes your life really easy that way.
Yeah.
But then there's another special mode that most people are not aware of on these tablets.
Yes.
It's called desktop experience. Remember I told you can put on a keyboard?
Yes.
You sort of turn this into a laptop?
Yes.
If you don't have the keyboard, you could put in an adapter here that allows you to connect a keyboard via Bluetooth or a Bluetooth mouse. Now,
yes,
when you enter DeX mode, what typically happens is it transforms the user interface of your tablet into something that looks more like a laptop. Yeah. So you get like a start button. Yeah. Then you're able to open multiple windows.
Yes.
Yeah? Just the same way you would on
a computer
laptop or a computer.
Yeah.
Then you can work with it effortlessly, and then drag and drop. So that turns your tablet, and once you put all the other accessories, it turns it into a fully fledged PC. So again, desktop experience, you just go into the settings, type DeX, and that comes up. Most people are not aware of that, but that's why we're here, to let them know.
And I really like that, but just hold that thought. I want us to talk about the Black November offers at this store. So it's the Samsung Experience store at the Nord Mall in Ruiru, and we have you can buy the S25 FE, you get a bad score worth 8,000 for free. I've been using them. I got a free pair from the store last weekend, and they're magic.
They're amazing.
I can't believe they cost 7,000 shillings,
for
8,000
that
shillings.
price, and I'm sure you really got you've been using them on the tablet, right?
Oh, yeah.
To watch your...
I'm being Netflixing and
yeah,
chilling.
exactly. They're really, really good value for money. And just like we said last week, that's one of the best Christmas gifts you can actually get someone today. So if you're getting it from Lycan, perfect.
You're getting it for free if you buy the Samsung S25 FE. And then if you buy the Tab 10, this one, the Tab S10 FE, you get the bad score for free. It's not a discount, it's something entirely different. And I know how you're so big on the Samsung ecosystem.
Yeah.
He's always talking about it. So I love that. Thank you so much. So the tablet keyboard is going for 12,000 shillings. The keyboard that Ryan has been going on and on about costs 12,000 if you want to buy the full
so
set?
Again, because you like saying I love the word ecosystem, so these tablets are compatible seamlessly with all our buds, our current watches, and a whole range of accessories.
Because I didn't even need an app.
Yeah, no, you didn't. It
just
just
plug
connects.
and play.
In fact, to control the settings on the buds core, now you don't need the app. Before you needed the app. You just go into the settings and the buds are there. You can control the noise cancellation. There's 360 audio that you can control. So much that you can do without having to install any app.
I love it. And I don't know whether you like the briefs. My laptop, my laptop. Can you imagine I'm calling it a laptop? But it gives me, this is my favorite page.
Exactly.
I'm a radio presenter
brief,
by day. So I always get
an update on every single thing. And it's tailored to you. So it depends on how you're using, what you're consuming.
So I did technology, I did entertainment, I did sports. So you can see here, I can see Galaxy S27 Ultra Snapdragon, like the future. It's telling me about the future.
They're a bit ahead in that future, but anyway.
I know, but I can get, wild news. So sometimes I don't have to go to a news channel to watch.
And the beauty of a tablet is that it's such a nice portal for consuming news and staying up to date and current. Before you actually go onto a laptop, type websites, it's already feeding you all that and it's in the palm of your hands.
And then I even check the exchange rate for the dollar. Don't ask me why I need to know, but I need to know. I love it. It's such a powerful gadget.
And of course, you've got Gemini running on that, so you can just simply ask Gemini what's the current exchange rate and it will tell you.
I know you love your Gemini, your squeeze, but I just love the fact that this is just there for. I know for a fact that should I need to say something on my show, breaking news, I have it here.
And again, like I told you, you can just simply pull out the pen. If you press a button, you can select something that you're seeing there, and you can almost sort of make a scrapbook. So if you see a piece of news article, you can actually just simply click, draw around it, and then send it to the Notes app. So you can actually create a curation of things that you can actually go and reference later. So the creativity aspect of this is massive in terms of what you can do. It's really limited by how much you think you can do with the tablet.
I love that. And it has smart things.
Yeah, exactly. So again, connectivity even with your smart TV. So if you wanted to mirror this onto your smart TV, Samsung smart TV, you're able to do that. There are some monitors which also have that smart view feature, and you can do that.
I love that. I don't know, what do you want to ask today? What do you want us to ask?
You told me
today?
to ask an easy question, right?
Because it's the last day of the season together, It's the last at Powered by Samsung, and we have amazing stuff. Let me just give you a sneak peek. Let me make sure my tablet is...
Even I don't know what's there.
Don't peek. You remember the mouse he was talking about?
There you go.
So now you have a mouse pad. You have some serious drip. So amazing. I have my thermal flask there. So it does hot and cold beverages.
It's good to stay sufficiently hydrated.
I know, and because it's almost Ushago, Pure Box Ushago for Christmas.
Oh, that's really cool.
This is really nice. A neck pillow. A neck pillow. So you get everything in here. And
Actually, it's perfect if you're going to be on the road, if you're going to be a passenger
princess. It's like a travel for passenger princesses. So,
and
Ryan,
princes,
what are we asking?
Okay, we're going to ask a very simple question. What screen sizes do the Galaxy Tab S10 FE and Tab S10 FE Plus come in?
He just told you about the screen sizes. Remember? There are two. So what screen sizes does the Tab S10 FE come in? I'll give you a hint. There are two. Do you remember them? He said it at the beginning. Inches di muhimu. So you need to just, I don't know how you're going to play back, but the tablet. You need to go back and, I don't know, rewind and get the answer. And then you get this amazing goodie bag. So tell us, let's do what we've been doing the whole month. Someone is looking for a powerful gadget to buy maybe for Christmas. So you can put two things together. I like the store here, because the store here did this.
I mean, you can do that. You can do it with the S25 FE we talked about. Really good phone. You can do it even with the Buds Core and some of the other models, including the A17, A07, if you want to go slightly lower in terms of the Christmas budget you have. So there's something for everyone in this store at all sorts of different price points and all sorts of offers going on. Personally, again, I would gravitate to the S25 FE if you wanted to dual gift someone with the Buds Core at least. And if you really want to spoil them, you can go for the Buds 3 FE, which is also a new Buds that we have.
Someone has sent us a message. They're asking if we can give them the catalog of the Samsung smartphones A series. I think we're going to speak to Ryan after the show, and we're probably going to send it to you.
Definitely, and actually it's right behind us.
Yes.
the A series, the A56, 36.
So we're going to share it with you, and then let me give you the number again so that you can send in your answers. 0111701 That's 0111701 Very, very easy. And what screen inches does the oh my God, does the Tab S10 FE come in? There are two, and yeah, you get a very beautiful Samsung hamper. So let me ask you, what do you do? I know he likes watching series.
Yeah. Actually, predominantly, if it comes to watching, I spend an excessive amount of time on YouTube. So that's what I typically do.
I know you love cars.
Oh, yeah.
So you're watching your cars.
So my YouTube algorithm is just cars. Occasionally, when I'm trying to balance out the dad time, I will be on Netflix as well, and all sorts of other streaming platforms. So that's what I use the tablet for. So the tablet for me, by the way, is a second screen, because either at home someone is using the main screen, and that's actually the use case of this. So for those of you who want to watch your football game, but you know the wife or the girlfriend or the kids are on the TV.
Just say the truth, the kids have taken over.
The kids take over, and it's a holiday. So what better thing to have than a tablet? So it's your second screen, which can do a lot more than just the entertainment. A bit of gaming on this, so I also do a bit of gaming on this, light gaming, and I'm actually able to connect my console controller onto this.
Oh, wow.
So either my Xbox controller or my PlayStation controller actually hooks up to this.
And this
then
is
I can play certain
so
games on
light.
it. And it's very light.
This is very light. So
that's one of the major things. Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you, my user experience. I didn't have to buy the apps that I like. They came already with the tablet. I don't know if all of them come like that.
Yeah, there's a selection of apps that do come with the tablet.
Yeah, because mine has my Netflix, mine has mine literally has Microsoft.
The standard ones are there.
I have everything. I have my Outlook, I have my...
Now, because this is an S Pen tablet, one of the really good ones that I love is pre-installed is that Pen app application.
Okay, we have some, hold on, we have some answers. So talk about this. Okay, the circle to search with. We talked about the equivalent on the. Someone asked us to do that, and then I wish to get the link to the shop that is currently showing.
Okay.
Okay, it's at the Nord Mall in Road, the Samsung Experience store, and then 10 inches and 13 inches.
Skip.
10 inches and 13 inches. Don't deny me that gift.
Next one.
11 inches and 13 inches.
That's correct. They happen to have actually answered it twice.
Yeah.
So
my name is Dotto.
It's 11 inches and
it's
13.
11 and 13.
Yeah.
So that answer, absolutely correct. Someone is going to get in touch with you. Please make sure you have done everything. Have you followed the Samsung Kenya page? Because if you haven't, you don't qualify. And also follow KTN, follow Shop.Digger, just those 3 pages. And the hamper is yours. 11 and 13. I like it. So congrats. That's it. So you have 4 minutes, Ryan, to wrap up the season together. Thank you so much. It's been a magical experience.
Yeah, it's been great. Like we started the year together actually, and now we're closing it off together. So it's awesome.
I know. I love it. You have 5 minutes, not 4.
That's great. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if we look at what we talked about, we started off the year with the S25 series. In between, you decided to go on a break.
Yes.
So we launched the amazing A series. A50. Yeah, I know. We'll talk about that later. We had the A56, 36, 26, which someone asked about. Then I told you these are really good mid-segment devices, really awesome cameras.
Yes.
Then we launched our new entry, which is the A07, A17.
Yeah.
So if you're in the market for anything between 14 to around 24,000, there's a range for you there.
How much is the Galaxy S25 FE at this store? 90. So it's retailing for 90,000 shillings at this particular Samsung store, but I think they all vary depending on...
a 24-month warranty.
A 24-month warranty.
And then also, I forgot to mention,
Yes.
part of the reason you should come and buy it from this store and buy the genuine product is that 24-month warranty, which keeps you covered. And then we have something called Samsung Care Plus.
Yes.
You've asked me many times, what if you drop your phone? What if you break it?
Yeah.
Where do you get the service to actually fix it? So with the Samsung Care Plus, what it actually allows you to do is to get repair of a broken screen at a highly discounted rate.
True.
Yeah, so instead of paying, sometimes you're told 30,000, 40,000, you could pay as little as 5. It depends, yeah, on the model that you're running with. So again, buy genuine, you get a warranty, you get Samsung Care Plus on a wide selection of these products that gives you a discounted repair rate in case you do actually damage your phone and specifically the screen.
I like that. I like that. And if you live somewhere that you don't have a Samsung Experience store, I love the fact that you guys have a store finder.
Exactly. If you go to the Samsung.com page, it will route you to the Kenya page. If you go to the support section, there's a store locator. So all you have to do is just type your city, Nairobi, Kisumu. It will tell you the nearest service center to you.
I love that you can't be too far, out of reach, that you can't get.
Yeah, and all the information about what is covered in your warranty is also there.
Yes.
All the information in terms of what rates you get on Samsung Care Plus for repair, it's all there. Yeah.
I love that. There's more questions, and there's a 24-hour hotline. Yeah, for customer care.
Which is also on the page.
On the website.
Yeah. So as soon as you click on support, you'll see it right there.
Yeah, someone's asking, what's the first feature you look for in a smartphone? Camera, battery, speed, or display?
Wow, so I've had
I think all of them. Okay, but just go ahead. Sorry.
For me, it's a display. And reason being, like I told you, I spend a lot of time with the multimedia and a bit of gaming. So for me, a display that pops out in colors, yeah. Sometimes if you put a particular model against another one, you'll see a big difference.
Yes.
So some of these phones have super AMOLED displays, so really bright and sharp colors. Others don't.
Yes.
But still, what really drives me, because you spend a lot of the time looking at your screen, and if you're watching content, you want it to pop out in the right colors, you want it to have the best resolution. Refresh rate for me also is a big thing. So when you're gaming, if you have a low refresh rate, then it's a bit laggy. Yeah. So those are the things I look for. Then secondly, if I can pick another, is camera. Because I'm actually into photography and I'm trying to learn photography as well.
You showed us. Yeah. Don't even remind me about the trip from China where you brought me nothing. But if you're into photography and gaming.
Yeah.
And I love the fun edition because you get all the flagship specs.
Yeah, actually.
At a fraction of
the cost.
Yeah.
Yes, like I told you, there are some technical differences in terms of the hardware, but very marginal. And actually, Fan Edition, basically the way we treat it is that it's for the fans.
Yeah.
For
Someone
those who
asked you a
love
question.
something. Yeah.
This is fun because we were asking our viewers this to win a hamper the beginning of the year. If your phone, Ryan, had a superpower, what would it be?
If it had
This
a
is how we're
superpower-
ending the season.
If it had a superpower, it would be able to go and book trips for me, charge my card safely, and simply send me my boarding pass.
I think you're talking about a personal assistant, but I'm sure we're heading there.
Exactly, we're heading there. That's why I'm saying it. But if you could do all those things automatedly, and I'll just simply speak to it, and there's no interface where I have to go key in anything, and it just does it for me like a concierge, like a complete 100% digital concierge. I might be actually for telling the future in general in terms of tech, but that's what I would love.
Okay, that's a nice superpower. Mine would tell me the future.
Oh, yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
would tell me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's been amazing. Thank you to our sponsors, Samsung. I hope to see you again next year when you're launching bigger, better things.
Yeah.
And catch all the conversations on the latest gadgets and the ones you already have on the Samsung Kenya page. Ryan.
Awesome. Can I wish you a Merry Christmas? Give me a Merry Christmas message for Yolanda.
Merry Christmas, Yolanda. Wishing you joy, peace, and a wonderful holiday season.
Oh, you're such a show-off. I like it.
Yeah.
Konnichiwa.